Update: M breaks into my backyard to use my pool. Hi everyone, here is the link to my original post aka Event 1. Sorry for not updating in a while, but I have been incredibly busy at work and was not able to find time to update. Here are a few more things that M has done to my family and my neighbors since the first incident. Event 2. I came home from shopping the next day and found out that M went into my backyard a second time. I was out at the hardware store buying a new lock for the gate when this occurred. Before I had left to go shopping, I asked my elderly neighbor to keep an eye out for M just in case. Here is what my neighbor told me happened. She said that M and her kids were in my yard playing with my family's lawn games. We have several such as lawn darts, ladder ball, a fake axe throwing game, etc. She didn't know how long they had been in the yard, but when she noticed them, she went onto her deck and told them to leave. After making a fuss again, they complied and left. Apparently a lot of swearing and a full-blown tantrum was involved. I went into the yard to investigate and see if anything had been taken. Nothing was taken, but most of the games had damage. A few darts were snapped, an axe was broken, and my inflatable unicorn float for the pool was popped. I was livid at this point and I couldn't believe this happened again. I spoke to my parents about this incident and I wanted to call the police. My parents told me not to bother though, that it was just cheap stuff and that I should let it go. They told me that the police wouldn't care about something so trivial. Ultimately they are the homeowners, so it was not my decision. I did make a point of taking all the broken pieces and throwing them over her front lawn. A few bags of dog waste included for extra fun. Event 3. The ex went into another elderly neighbor's front garden and picked almost every one of her flowers. She had a beautiful garden with roses and other expensive flowers in it. I was my neighbor's pride and joy. She had been working on that garden ever since I was a child. I was walking my dog when I found her crying in her garden as she cleaned up the mess. When she told me the story of what had happened, it broke my heart. I asked her if she was going to call the police and she said that she already had. They had come earlier in the day and had gone over to talk to M. M defended her ex actions by saying that it was her birthday and the ex thought she deserved a beautiful present. Wasn't that lovely of them? She even proudly showed the bouquet off to the police officers. The police didn't do anything other than give her a verbal warning and file a report. Event 4. The neighborhood has a park only 3 houses down from E.M.'s home. Instead of walking there like a normal person, she would load her kids up in the car and drives them over. There isn't a parking lot at this park and most people who drive there will park on the side of the road. Not M, though. She will run over the curb and park directly beside the children's playground equipment. She has done this numerous times regardless of if there are other people at the playground. She will just honk her horn at you and scream for you to move. I have a video and pictures of her doing this. For the purpose of keeping this anonymous, I am not going to post them as our park has a unique setup. Some of the other neighborhood parents were obviously furious over her actions and she was confronted about her behavior. I stood with them watching as I was walking my dog at the time and I was very curious to see how this ended. They told her she could hit a child or animal by doing this. She just started saying we were racist and that we were harassing her. She then went and called the police on us. She was acting very smug by doing this and seemed genuinely proud of herself. She told the group that we were going to be sorry for the way we have treated her since she moved in. As soon as the police came, she began to cry and claim that we had all been harassing her for weeks. She made up a whole bunch of lies about things we had done to her. She even threw herself on the ground and acted like a child. 2 of her kids joined in on this tantrum and the others just continued to play. The police interviewed everyone who was present and it's very clear that she was wrong in this situation. The police pulled her aside and talked to her. She was given a very hefty ticket for reckless driving and she was told that if this happened again, she would be charged. For once she was silent and just left with her kids. To my knowledge she has not done this again since. That is all I have time to tell you about right now, and I better get back to work before my boss notices. I wish I had more time to tell you everything that has happened, but I promise to update again soon. If she starts to do anything again, be prepared to call the police. If it begins to escalate, don't hesitate. Your parents should want a police report for her trespassing in the pool to cover their butts if one of her kids drown and she sues them. I really don't like people who won't call the cops on people doing illegal coconut, like trespassing on your property and damaging coconut. Oh, we won't call the cops, nothing was stolen and minor things damaged. Few weeks later when things actually get stolen and expensive property gets damaged. Surprised Pikachu, well what do you know, guess we should have called the cops. Edit, thank you kind stranger for my first gold. My fiance has been on Reddit for 9 years and has never received a medal, so he's jealous. But thank you. I appreciate and love you. /legal advice, use it if it gets out of hand. You need security cameras. The kind that connect to your home network and upload to the cloud, plus send you a text if they see any motion. If you're not home, those kids could decide to swim in your pool, and if one of them drowns, she will sue you. Entitled mom wants me arrested for assault because she tried to steal my phone that has a cracked screen. Gets disproven by cheesecake. This happened earlier today, so it's about as fresh as the glasses of strawberry milk that appear in our fridge every once in a while and nobody takes responsibility for. So I was out at the grocery store questioning the amount of mini pizzas that I can get and still be able to fit them in the freezer when I heard rolling behind me. Not a big deal until I turned around and realized my cart was gone. I saw someone pushing a cart down at the end of the aisle. I ran up to them, but unfortunately they weren't the entitled mom. From this point on her name will be Carol. I go looking around for my cart but can't find it because Carol pulled a get out fast, but eventually security comes up to me and asks me to come to the front of the store with them. I go, and there I find Carol with my cart, and her baby sitting in it. Carol, that's the man that tried to kidnap my baby. Security, sir, what happened between you and Carol? I've never met her. The only thing I can think of is that while my back was turned someone took my cart and my drink was in the cup holder. It was still there, had my name on it and everything. Security, can you show your ID? I showed the guard my ID, matched up with my appearance and the name on the cup. Security began talking to Carol when I got a text from my husband. It was a meme, nothing important. Carol noticed this, and the fact that my phone screen was cracked. It isn't a big crack, but it's around the middle. Dropped my phone on chopsticks while out to eat. Carol, that's my phone. He broke it so I'll cut my finger when I use it. He's trying to hurt me, arrest him for assault. I've gotten cuts from cracked screens but they're really just paper cuts that bleed and don't hurt as much. Legos have drawn more of my blood than cracked screens over my life, and I only replace cracked screens when I get a new phone or my husband insists on it. Cracked screens usually are not that dangerous, and mine certainly isn't. Me, Mom, this is my phone. It's been broken for months and it maybe cut me once. Carol, prove it. Knowing she'll say I changed the passcode, I opened my Photos app and gave it to the security guard with a quick warning about the content of some of the photos. Security, what type of photos do you have on here? Carol, pictures of my family and kids. Security, do you have anything that could be considered inappropriate? Carol, of course not. Security, then why are there button-out photos of up from months ago on here? Carol, he put them on there. Security, no, these were put onto this phone months ago. Carol, that's a lie. Carol then tries to grab security guy by the shirt, but gets restrained. I'm given my cart back, without her baby, and she gets banned from the store. Edit, yes I'm zucchini. How do people like that even breathe? They vote too. Banned from the store? That's a good start. However, she made serious potentially life-altering intentional false accusations. That should be documented and she should be evaluated. Is the baby even hers? Or did she find it in the last cart she grabbed? Okay, but what's with the strawberry milk? If you mix strawberry syrup and chocolate syrup into your milk, it's a whole new world. Stories on subs like these are getting so out there that I'm having a lot of trouble believing them. Even though they most likely happen because given how large of a pop it's not insane to believe that it's possible, but I mean, WTF, just WTF. TBH, I believe most stories but this one is written in a way that I find kind of weird. I can't really believe this one but it might be true, obviously no way for me to actually know. Apparently 1 month ago Up was 17 and now has a husband and goes around showing banana to security guards. Not to mention the huge amount of posts to entitled parents. I call banana. M joins our Skype call after we kill her son repeatedly in Minecraft. I was playing on the Minecraft server with 5 friends at the time this happened and this new kid joined our game and our Skype call. He kept breaking our builds and demanding we give him stuff. We originally decided to ban him, but we wanted to have some fun, so we kept killing him. The Skype call was basically 6 guys laughing and a little kid screaming, calling us hackers. We were talking on Skype when M called. Let my son play on the server, you ungrateful d/CKS. No, we all said at the same time. My husband is a lawyer and he will sue you and I will call the police for harassment. Shut up, lady. Don't you talk to me like that. My son deserves all your items more than all of you combined. F/CK off, woman. You are not allowed to coconut swear. Only adults are allowed to use that kind of language. One of us makes a Christian Minecraft server meme and she gets really pissed. How dare you insult my religion? You are all going to hell. Alright. Where do you live? We start making up addresses like 69 Weed ST and 420 Cheesecake off Ave. That's IT. I'm leaving. About time. She left and blocked us. Me and my friends still joke about that incident. Edit. Thanks for the awards. Edit. To all you people from Pyro's video, yes, I am P-Lord. Honestly, what else would she have expected from a bunch of Minecraft homies? She should have known not to mess with Minecrafters. Mess with the craft and you get the shaft. Attention all Minecraft gamers. The only correct response. 69 Weed Street. If I ever get enough power to make this possible, guess what's going to happen? What an idiot. If they knew anything about Minecrafters, they would see the Christian Minecraft server coming joke from a mile away.